Hello, dear one. Welcome to this quiet place. Before we begin, I'd like you to settle in. Yes, just like that. Let the weight of the day slip gently from your shoulders like silk sliding off warm skin. Close your eyes, if you haven't already, and feel the softness around you, the comfort of your blanket, the hush of the room. There's nothing to do right now, nothing to fix or think through. Just let your breath slow. Let it stretch long and gentle, in and out, like the quiet tide on a forgotten shore. You are safe here. You are warm. You are allowed to drift. And if a thought comes knocking, you don't need to answer. Just let it float past like a feather on the breeze. Now our story tonight begins beneath a dusky sky, where the stars blink open one by one, as if the heavens are threading pearls across midnight's velvet sleeve. It begins in a quiet valley, a place where time seems to sway more than tick, where the grass leans with the wind like it is listening, and the only sound is the gentle turning of a spindle and the hush of wool being teased into thread. We are in the cottage of an old weaver. Her name is Brita. Brita's not famous. She's not a noble or a knight or a queen, but she has something most people don't. She has a gift. They say her threads carry whispers that dreams once dreamed do not disappear, but are caught ever so softly in the strands of her wool. Some say it's only a tale, but then again, tales are often true in their own quiet way. Tonight Brita sits by the fire. Her window is open just a little, letting in the summer breeze, scented with lavender and soil and nightfall. The spindle in her lap turns slowly round and round. She draws out the wool with steady fingers old, but sure. A single lantern glows beside her, casting amber pools onto the worn wooden floor. You can hear the soft crackle of the hearth, the rhythmic whir of spinning, and now and then a sigh, the sound of the house settling in its sleep. Brita hums as she works, a tune older than the church bells. She sings to the war not with words, but with breath and rhythm and warmth. This, she believes, is what gives the thread its magic. Dad and the dreams people leave behind. You see in the village of Windmere, when a child has a terrible night or a farmer loses sleep over his crop, or a mother lies awake thinking of her sons in distant lands, they take a small lock of hair or a pinch of cotton from their pillow and bring it to Brita, and she spins it into her wool. She never speaks when she receives it, just nods, and the spinning begins. Round and round Brita thinks of Torin, the boy with eyes like polished stone. She remembers him coming to her door with a lock of hair the color of dandelion fluff. How his mother cried when she brought it to her, and how the little bird that lived in his heart beat its wings against his ribs until she wove it into calm. She pictures him sleeping soundly now and smiles. A small smile, like the lifting of a curtain, reveals the weaver's face. Her hands, gnarled as tree roots, hold the spun wool, and her eyes, the color of moss after rain, gaze into the dancing flames. There is a peace about her, a stillness that seems to have grown from the earth itself, solid and sure. The wool she holds was spun from the dreams of many, and each strand is a whisper of a story. She knows the tales carried on the wind, the laughter and the fears, the hopes that hover like smoke against the night sky. And as she sits there, surrounded by the remnants of 1,000 dreams, she feels the quiet magic of the valley seeping into her bones. It is a magic born of starlight and spun with the very essence of the wind, and Brita, the weaver of dreams, is its keeper.